Can sleep really double your testosterone levels? In the world of fitness today, there's a huge emphasis on flashy gimmicks, all which promise to deliver washboard abs and rock-hard glutes. But what if I told you that one of the most important things you can do to promote muscle growth and development is completely free and requires no effort whatsoever? If you say I'm dreaming, you're actually on the right track, because it's sleep. Sleep is one of the most important and also most underrated aspects of any training regimen. You'll always hear people talking about what you should lift, what you should eat, but no one ever thinks about sleep, and this is a big mistake. For one thing, sleep has a huge impact on your testosterone levels. Testosterone is a hormone produced in the testes and adrenal glands. When released, it enters into the bloodstream and travels the body. As this free testosterone travels the body, it can enter into cells and bind with androgen receptors. Androgen receptors are located throughout the body, including in the muscles. It's this binding of testosterone with receptors that is responsible for the development of men's secondary sex characteristics. These include the growth of facial hair, deepening of the voice, broadening of the shoulders, a more square face, and very importantly, increased muscle mass. In fact, in one study published in the American Journal of Physiology, 22 men were divided into two groups. One group was injected with GnRH analog grozolin, a drug which was developed to suppress testosterone production. The other group was injected with a placebo. They then worked out on the same program for 8 weeks. After the program, the strength gains of both groups were compared, and the group with the low testosterone, despite all their effort, had no strength gains at all. Meanwhile, the placebo group, who had regular testosterone levels, increased in both strength and size. So even though all 22 men were working out, half of them had absolutely no change in their bodies for all their effort. What does this have to do with sleep? Well, here's the thing. Testosterone production can vary within a large natural range. Resting testosterone levels for mature males ranges between 400 to 800 nanograms per deciliter. The grozolin injections, which were given to the study participants, aren't the only thing that can reduce this testosterone production. Lack of sleep can greatly reduce your testosterone levels. In a study, the amount of sleep men got was tracked and compared with their testosterone levels. The results showed the guys who slept for 4 hours had testosterone levels hovering around 200 to 300 nanograms per deciliter. Compare that to the guys who slept for 8 hours. They had their levels at around 500 to 700 nanograms per deciliter. In other words, getting 8 hours of sleep doubled testosterone levels over the men who only got 4 hours. I'm linking to additional studies which showed similar effects. I've noticed in our society today, sleep is treated as just an inconvenience. If you don't sleep much, people will praise you as a hard worker, saying things like, "Some people dream of success, others stay awake to achieve it." Or, "I've got a dream that is worth more than my sleep." People who sleep a lot are looked at as lazy and not driven. My roommates are constantly calling me out on sleeping in. Here's the thing. We as humans evolved to spend our time very efficiently to ensure survival. When our bodies go through their nightly shutdown, we are unable to find food, reproduce, or advance ourselves in any way. The point is, guys, the body wouldn't do this unless the benefits outweighed the costs. We've seen sleep has a big effect on muscles through raising testosterone, but testosterone also powers a lot of the competitive instincts which will drive you to succeed in everything you do. The bottom line is that testosterone levels significantly impact the entire strength training process. There is so much talk about injecting testosterone as a steroid to increase muscle mass and strength. But for natural athletes, though, getting adequate sleep can double your testosterone levels if they were previously low. So please stop overlooking it. This video just talked about the testosterone enhancing abilities of sleep. I plan to do another video talking about the recovery benefits as well as giving a more in-depth analysis of why sleep is just so important. And one more tip. If you have trouble getting to sleep at night because you always feel too hot and find yourself tossing and turning, consider picking up a temperature-cooled mattress pad. One of my favorite investments I've made, and it has really improved the quality of sleep I receive.